23 points, so then that's how we get some easy ones.
How do you carry that momentum over into the second?
Yeah, just keep our activity up, keep talking, and keep rebounding.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Bill committed 6 turnovers over the first 12 minutes. Wagner, one-handed runner goes, so Wagner now up to 9.
Tough shot by Wagner. Getting back to your point about Boston, we talk about this team, they like to get up around 53s a game. They really only got up three-pointers in that first half because one of those was a half-court heave by Pritchard. So give Orlando's defense credit.
There's Jaylen Brown, mid-range jumper. No good if you're scoreboard watching. Detroit and New York right now, game 5. 70-61 lead for the Pistons. Jonathan Isaac, uncontested dunk.
And Isaac's able to finish that strong, but that all started with Wagner being aggressive, getting downhill, creating an absolute problem, and forcing Porzingis to rotate over.
Brown falls, Hauser gets it, cornered it White. The 3, no good. Now 0 for 5 from distance for Boston, who set the league record this year for most threes as a team in a regular season. Black underneath. Black can't get the lay-in to go. Second attempt, no good. Hauser tips it out. Harris gets it. Harris just chucks it up, and it comes back to him. That was a fortuitous bounce.
Yeah, Black's got to make that layup right there. You're on the road. You have the lead. You got to keep this Boston Celtics team down while you can.
Anthony, wild 3, no good. And a foul underneath. Richard, last 2.5 games, has struggled with his shot. Jaylen Brown with Wagner on him. A whole lot of length on this Orlando defense. Brown, no good there.
Great defense by Wagner. Jaylen Brown, as tough as they come driving to the basket, Wagner guarded him well without foul. That's important.
Cole Anthony puts on the brakes, finds Isaac. Isaac air ball right to Black. Black, reverse lay-in, no. Second attempt goes right to Derek White.
Black's really struggling with those layups right now. And Cole Anthony is the wild card for this Magic team that we see Porzingis here.
They eventually settled on Corey Joseph, the veteran backup. 32-26 lead for Orlando. Wagner gets 2 on their feet.
Definitely not. I've never even played with a guy that had a torn oblique, more or less 2.
Boston with the ball, trailing 34-26 in game 5. Derek White, nice move. White doesn't get the roll. Boston shooting 43% from the field. Orlando 39%, but they lead this one. Wagner leaves it for Isaac.
One guy has some fouls, you just sub him out, and you don't lose much when you go to your bench.
Porzingis, mismatch there. The double comes over. Great feed to Hauser.
Great pass by.
Last year in the postseason, they were the 5 seed, and they took the Cavs to 7 before bowing out. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner on the court together. Banchero, mid-range jumper, short. Anthony tips it. Ball comes loose to Porzingis. Feels like Porzingis has been on the deck a lot this series.
Definitely has been.
White from downtown. 0 for 6.
Celtics still can't buy one from behind the arc.
6-point lead for the Magic. Magic shooting 4 of 12 from 3. Wendell Carter, the 15-foot jumper.
Tough looking inside by Carter. Especially when you have to shoot that shot over somebody with Porzingis who wins the defensive ability.
Barry Harris, good defender on Derek White. 7 minutes to play, first half. Porzingis
Heal because your re-injury process is very high.
Caldwell Pope got it going in the first quarter. Way off on that 3. Here comes Jaylen Brown. Picks up by Caldwell Pope. Brown, reverse, fancy move. Wagner wanted to travel, didn't get the call.
I didn't see a travel at all right there. I saw a great move by Brown. Magic went back, didn't stop his momentum. He went right to the cup.
6-point game. Anthony off on a 3. Banchero the rebound. Wagner fakes on a 3. Over to KCP for 3. No. Anthony.
And they have been getting quality looks. That has been a problem. Like I said it earlier, I said it again, it's been a problem all season. The Magic get quality looks, but they do not knock them down at a high rate.
White fakes on a 3, drives to March. had not started an NBA game since November of 2022, and now a staple at the beginning of games. Banchero got fouled.
See him live and in person. He's 6'10". They say he's 250, but he looks like he's at least about 265, 270.
5:35 to go. Brown fakes on a three, drives, kicks it corner. Horford with a hand in his grill. Horford knocks it down. The first three for Boston.
It's a two.
Horford, so they're still 0 for 6 from 3.
And that's the second time Horford's had his toe on the line.
Wagner, 7 on the shot clock. Playing with Cornette out there. Wagner, the step back. Wagner over the 7-2 Cornette.
And that's just great awareness by Wagner. Understanding Cornette can't keep up with him, and when Cornette gave him that space, he got right to the midi and knocked it down with ease.
Tatum, the drive. Tatum, scoop, skate him. Tatum can't get it to go. And here's Joseph spinning. Joseph over to Banchero. Magic said they wanted to play at a faster pace. They certainly feel like they are, but they turn it over. 4th turnover of the game. Brown right back down the other way. Brown makes a move, rising to the occasion, and it's a 2-point game.
Leaving Corey Joseph on skates. Jaylen Brown, real quick in and out burger, no cheese, and then go to the basket for the jam.
Brown playing through multiple injuries, was questionable to play tonight with a right knee injury. Joseph back the other way, off on a 3. Carter battles for the rebound, but it's taken down by Horford. Jaylen Brown also with a dislocated left index finger. Might have hurt himself on the rim there.
Definitely might have.
41-39, got a good one as the Celtics can win and advance in Game 5. Cornette guidance after Game 3 saying there might be a fight that breaks out or something because it's starting to not feel like basketball in the series. Wagner, 2 on the clock. He's got to get it up. Wagner, it's late. Mark Lindsay's
led to 8-second chance points.
The Celtics have made at least 1 3 in every half of basketball they have played this season. Tatum, the spin. And he wins that first lead for the Celtics since it was 8-6. Banchero turns the quarter. Banchero, no, but he's fouled. If that's up.
He definitely is, and there's a lot of areas in his game where he can definitely improve. When you look at the three-point shooting, the ability to catch and shoot, he's more of a rhythm scorer type of guy. So there's a Cornette inside made the pass, and he should have just scored that one.
8 turnover by Boston. Up ahead, Wagner, no.
Where the ball is supposed to go and who's supposed to be shooting. Sometimes with young teams, that gets lost in translation.
Derek White looking for Cornette.
And yet again, another turnover.
The ninth among any team in the playoffs with their scoring so far, as Banchero doesn't get the lay-in to go, averaging under 95 points per game. So far, they've got 45. Horford going up and couldn't get it to go down. Up to Banchero. Banchero bucket of the 48 here. They are the highest scoring duo in the playoffs.
Right now, Orlando on a quick 7-0 run.
A minute to go in the half. Boston with it. Brown. No. Boston struggling offensively. That has them shooting 50%. Banchero, transition 3. No. Carter skies in. Holds it down.
That's a big-time rebound right there.
Go. Boston down by 6. Boston number 1 of the NBA in 3-point makes per game, 3-point attempts per game, and 3-point percentage. They're 10th in the league as Tatum knocks down another 2. But Boston 0 for 6 from 3. We're on the verge of the first half of basketball this season without a made 3. Joe Mazzulla will tell you this team is capable of winning without knocking down 3s. That will be tested here in the second half. 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. 1 second on the shot clock. Banchero and another. Tatum, shot clock off, 3 seconds. Tatum takes one way, goes the other way, and throws it down. With 0.8 of a second to go, Tatum with an exclamation